Alright guys, so I'm still working on that turkey stuffing casserole, and I have the vegetables on the stovetop simmering up in some olive oil. They're supposed to cook for about 7 minutes, so I'm letting that go. In a large bowl, we're supposed to mix together that the cornbread that I made. So, and it literally says just to crumble it. So I'm literally just gonna dump it. And I didn't think about this, but I guess just stabbing it, crumbling up. Alright, so we've got crumbles going. So then we're supposed to take 10 slices of bread and tear them into small pieces. So that is 5 pieces. And she didn't specify the type of bread, so I'm just using regular old butter bread. And then you're also supposed to take 1/4 cup of dried cranberries. So I'm going to add that in as well. This bag is kicking my butt. There we go. So there's 1/4 cup. So next is this bread, and you're just supposed to tear it into small pieces. So then after that, we go ahead and throw in the celery and the carrots and the onion. That is being sauteed on the oven right now, on top of this. Oh, so I was supposed to add turkey pan juices to it. So I'm supposed to add 1 cup of turkey pan juices to the vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and do that real quick. Okay, so turkey juices have been added to it, so now I can continue to do this. And I'm not going to take the camera over to the stove because I really just don't feel like it's value added for y'all to see it necessarily being sauteed. It's just sauteed in some olive oil, and then 1/4 cup of the actual turkey juices from our turkey. So then as soon as the 6 minutes is up and the vegetables are translucent, then we're going to add the vegetables to this bread mixture. And then we're going to pour some orange juice over it and 1 cup of the pan juices. Hopefully this bowl is big enough. It'll all kind of sop, I guess, once you put liquid in it. Alright. I'll be okay. I'm making a mess. Alright, so I'm going to bring the turkey over here. So I know that I'm going to need 1 cup of the pan juices and 1 cup of orange juice. Okay, yeah, so I got the mixture of my veggies that I've been sauteing, so this goes in here. And then I probably need something better to stir this with. A bigger bowl, probably. Alright. So then, as well as all that, I also need to add in 1 cup of orange juice. This really is an odd mixture, I will say that. We add in 1 cup of orange juice, and then we also add in 1 cup of the pan mixes. The gravy, not gravy, but the pan juices. So there's my orange juice. Then we're going to add in what I've pulled from the turkey. That's definitely made it pretty soppy. Yeah, it's looking very soppy. So then from there, it wants us to keep adding the juices from the pan until it's extremely soupy, which I still see a liquid, so I don't think I need to add anything else. I think I can go ahead and put this in the pan. So it says to put it in a 9 by 13 by 2 inch casserole dish. So this, I'm going to use this one because I never get to use these guys. And these were something that my grandmother had gifted me a really long time ago. So you lay the dressing down and then you go ahead and put the turkey slices over top of it. And this is one that you make ahead of time. And then you refrigerate it overnight. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to try this for our Christmas dinner, was because I believe I am having guests over here the night before. So this would be a really good way for me to be able to get stuff done prior to them actually being here, and then be able to enjoy their company. So that looks pretty good. So, ta-da! Now we get the joy of cutting that turkey. And I've never carved a turkey, so I don't know that I want y'all to watch me carve a turkey. But yeah, I'll show you once I'm ready to start laying out some pieces on top of this, and then I'll put some tinfoil on it, and then tomorrow I will bake it for Corey and I for dinner. This probably is the worst. I'm gonna end up killing myself. I think I'm done with this. Hey guys, so it's the next day and I am going to heat up this casserole for Corey and I to eat for dinner tonight. So I pulled it out of the refrigerator, and I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now the recipe does call for pulling out the casserole while it's preheating, so it gets a little more to room temperature prior to going ahead and sticking it straight in the oven completely cold. So I've got it pulled out. I'll show y'all what it looks like, because it does look pretty good. I think I did decent. So look, oh, it's so cute. It looks really big like this. Yeah, so the turkey turned out really, really good. Even though that was an experience for sure. I'm sure you guys got some laughs out of that. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the oven. Now it goes in the oven for 45 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in. So I did not film the taste test for the turkey casserole thing. My husband and I ate it for dinner and I honestly was not a fan. The cornbread was really sweet in it, and I am not a stuffing girl anyway. I'm always a filling girl. I like more of mashed potatoes than like a bready type thing. So I wasn't a fan and Corey wasn't a fan, and thank goodness the turkey was on top and separate. Because he peeled it off and then we made some gravy and he ate the turkey with the gravy. So it still worked out, but if you are not a fan of sweet, maybe substitute that cornbread for something else, because that's the only thing that we could think probably would have made it better is to take out that cornbread and maybe even those cranberries. And also my vegetables probably weren't as cooked through as they probably should have been because Corey immediately spotted the celery. But yeah, if you guys like a sweet, then that is probably for you. It was not bad by any means at all. It was good. I'm just not a sweet girl. Not for my actual meal. So, yeah.